Hey folks, welcome back to Crazy Gamer Models. Another JagdTiger update. How's it going? This is gonna be probably short, I hope, because I don't have a lot more to go on this due to some issues. But I have the solution for gluing this to this without too many issues and making sure I get a tight bond down here and all this lines up. So what I did was hardware store. Got some bolts and some nuts. They are cap screws M8 1.25 by 20 millimeter, and then M8 1.25 hex nuts. I got 10, a set of 10 screws, 10 nuts. So basically, that goes in there. It fits perfect. And then I'm going to just do that, and I'm not gonna super tighten it. I'm just gonna snug it up so that it hugs the, because it's floppy basically, and I don't want it floppy. But I also have some stuff for up top here, so, and over here where it's still just, yeah, fit issues, let me tell you. So first thing I'm gonna do is check. I'm going to pull off these two hydraulic things that need work anyways, and I'm going to check to see if this fits in there like that, and then we can just put that down there to do that front one. Okay, so alright, now the glue to use on this, I don't want to flood in a whole bottle of extra thin because that's going to be insane. So, if I look here, all this section doesn't get glued. It's basically this area here, along this edge, this section here, and this area right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Mr. Cement Deluxe here, and hopefully this goes well. So here we go, we are getting the glue on there. And go around this section here, and that goes in there. And then I'm just going to place it in there like that. And then I'm going to put this in there. And I'm just going to, I'm not tightening it, I'm just snugging it down. And then I'm just going to go down the line, try every other one and see how that works. And I basically just brought this into the hardware store and got the, just shoved bolts in the holes until I found some that fit. I hate going to the hardware store because there's always so much. You always end up with more than you anticipated. I'm just going to put this one in. I'm sure this is riveting video watching me do this. So, well, there's still a little flimsy in there. A little flimsy right there. Alright. So now for this back section, I got these clamps right here. Again, at the hardware store. Going to clamp this. I know this is a little bit off camera, but I'll show it to you in a second. Such a big model at 1/16 scale. Alright, so I got that clamp there. I'm going to run my extra thin down there. Get that started. Down there. And I'm going to flood a little bit in. There, like that. Flow down there. Alright, now for this top section, I'm knocking my glue all over the place. I have these clamps. Like so. I'm not just like hogging them down super tight. I'm just doing them lightly. Just actually, I have a better clamp for that one. There. Nope, and then that. Nope, not that one. Okay. I'll put one more on for good measure. Okay, now, like I said, I just, snugged them down. I didn't, wrench them down, and now I'm just gonna flood some extra thin in here. Like so. And I just want to check the alignment of the holes. Looks good. This thing is going to take so much glue to build. It's insane. Now, there's a huge step here, and I don't know how I'm going to address that yet. So, there's a huge step. It's flush in the back, and it's flush in the front. But in this middle section here, there's a huge step, and the screw holes line up. So, I'm going to have to find out what's going on with that and address that to see what is going on there. So, this was just a quick, this is how I'm gluing that together. And I'm going to point out on this, I'm going to fill these joints on these hydraulic suspension arm things here. I'm going to fill those joints, clean these up, make those look better, and then they'll be ready to reinstall. And then I'm also going to do the same thing to the other side, so you don't have to watch this folly of me doing this with all the clamps again. So basically, I'm going to do this to this other side here and get these filled and whatnot, and then we will be ready to move on in the next section of the manual. And we have to put down the truss pieces that go across, and then I believe we can lay down our first coat of the Roto Bond or the red oxide paint on the inside. So, and we'll talk about that in a future episode. That'll do it for this video. For Crazy Gamer Models, I am the Crazy Gamer. Thank you and have a wonderful day.